Time to make myself a taco. Ain't too bad. There we go. Get a little bit of cheddar for my wife. Do a little dance and that's alright. Come and catch outside. Ain't got no parasite. Oh yeah. Taco time. Ah yeah, spinach. It's what I like in my day. I think that's enough. Alright, for the finishing touch. There we go. That's a taco if I've ever seen one. My back hurts. Ugh. Kidney problems. No, I can't. I think I have kidney problems. Well, I took some notes if you want to hear them. I looked it up. I think it's a nephron problem. I don't know if it's in the cortex of the medulla because it goes through both. So it could be a pretty sizable issue. Glomerulus could be malfunctioning, not letting anything in. Or the proximal tubule could be not really absorbing the right nutrients, or hell, not absorbing anything. It's a very lazy tubule. The loop of Henle could not really be conserving water as it should be. God, don't even get me started on what could be wrong with the distal tubule. There was like 80 things. And all of it is really important. It goes from the collecting duct to the ureter, into my bladder, then out my urethra. Yeah. I know, nice chat. Later, Mom. God, I need to call a doctor. My back is killing me. While I'm here, might as well think about what might have gone wrong with my digestive system. Couldn't have been my mouth. Nothing goes in there that could have been unhealthy. Except for maybe that taco. Nah. Then down my esophagus, where the silent muscle pushes down my food into my stomach, which is full of acid to help break down the food, so absorbing nutrients is more easy because it has a higher surface area. And then once that goes on, it goes through there, next to the gallbladder and the pancreas, where the gallbladder spews bile on it, which emulsifies the fats of the food. Emulsify. And then there's the pancreas, which sprays the pancreatic juice onto the food to get rid of any of the acid that might have been still on there from the stomach. Don't want an ulcer. The small intestine, well, the first careena's worth of it pretty much just breaks everything down. Then the rest of it is just, I don't know, absorbing nutrients or some such. Then there's the large intestine, which is another 6 feet, and it absorbs all the water. That's important too. I don't want to get dehydrated. And then, of course, there's the anus, which just gets rid of everything else. Hey, babe. How's it going? What do you say you send your little eggs up your fallopian tubes from your ovaries, and I'll send my little boys up after being made in my seminiferous tubules. Can meet you there, up my vas deferens. Past my prostate gland. Chill in your uterus for 9 months. What do you say? Yeah?
Frickin' Joe's stupid pickup lines.
Hello?
Call the doctor?
You don't look like a doctor.
Oh, really? This enough credibility for you?
Absolutely, sweet tat. Come right on in.
That's what I thought. Alright, gonna put this right there, sir. And don't worry about it. And let's check your pulmonary. Don't need that. This is last weekend. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Breathe in slowly. And breathe out. Alright, it seems like your circulatory system is fine. Your heart with slightly striated muscles, so you can accept electrical charge. Left and right atriums, both pumping strongly, and your ventricle too. Your arteries and their smooth muscle, taking in a lot of pressure. Two main loops. Alright, breathe in, the pulmonary loop. Alright, alveoli, getting enough oxygen, oxygenating the blood. You can release now. And oxygenated blood comes back to the heart and back out. Oxygenated to everywhere else with the aorta. And it comes back deoxygenated, of course. Alright, sir, can you stand up, please? I need to check your muscle and skeletal systems. Make sure your myofibril is still there, and your tendons and ligaments, all that stuff between the bones and marrow is good. Let's start with that. Well, it appears the myosin in the dark bands of your sarcomere and the actin, the light bands of your sarcomere, are working quite well. So I applaud you in that. Can you sit down, please? Alright, sir. Well, now I'm going to check your nervous system, make sure your sensory neurons are working well, and motor neurons, so go like this. Alright, here's the other hand. Alright, well that was a little off. But now I'm going to check your nerve cells and see how quickly chemical messages pass through the synapse between one axon of a nerve cell to the next dendrite. Not cool, man.
Say, did you ever actually keep anything in this thing? I mean,
I don't
this
think
is
so.
a big freaking gun.
Pretty sure it's empty.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, shit. Well, now that you've blown it out there, I guess I can talk about your endocrine system since it's out there. Well, now your hypothalamus is no longer telling your posterior pituitary or anterior pituitary gland to release hormones. Your pineal gland has kind of put you in an eternal sleep. Your thyroid gland has no iodine to release T3 and T4 to regulate your metabolism. You'll never need your adrenal glands or cortex anymore. No longer will air flow down your trachea, into your lungs, and through your bronchi and bronchioles. Your alveoli lie flat and empty. I will, however, take a blood sample and see your white blood cells and T and B cell count. Check for bacterial infection. Or maybe it was a parasite.